Hello Mark, I'm Jerry and I'm gonna play the plaintiff.
Hello Mark, I'm Joe, and I'm the defendant in the video.
Hello Mark, I'm Brian. I'm going to play the judge.
Okay, then we will now start.
Donald Culture, you are suing your former husband and ex-boyfriend, Robert Culture, for $1,600 that you say he owes you. When when you're reunited, and then he left you holding the bill.
Yes.
Tell me what's going on here.
Well, unfortunately, it's been a crazy time. I have a 15-year-old son that is very, very upset with everything. He wanted us to get back.
Wait, you guys were together when?
Almost 20 years ago.
And you were together for how long?
Five, 5 or 6 years.
And you had a son together.
Yes.
And you break up?
Then, when my son was 5 months old, we got our divorce.
Oh, really? That's early. Okay.
And he started seeing my son and everything. Things got really ugly. He decided not to see him anymore. So then he went to see his mother, his grandmother in Florida. And this was in July of 2008. And he started seeing my son Robert again. And that's when he decided to return to me and say, I want you back.
Wait a minute. You guys got the divorce when your son was 5 months old?
Yes.
Your son is now 15. So when your son was 13, and your son was visiting his grandmother?
Yes.
Okay, he goes to visit his own mother and sees his son, who he has not seen for how long?
Oh, for about 4 years.
And then what happened? Go ahead.
It is complicated, I know.
It's not complicated, just said.
Yeah, well, my son, he asked me if I could come back to him.
Why would you, wait, back up. Your 15-year-old son asked you would you go back with your dad?
He was 13, 14 at the time.
And he calls you like, hey, mom, guess what?
No, he started seeing my ex for a while.
His own father, and
Then he decided he wanted to know, 'cause he wanted to get rid of his wife that he is with now. He said, if daddy leaves, would you take him back?
why? You can't sleep without a woman?
Apparently not.
You laughed, right? When your son said that.
At first I did, but then I was like, he never knew it was like to have a mother and a father 'cause since he was 5 years old, he's been in therapy because of this.
Okay, but he's 15. This wasn't like a really good idea between you two to begin with. Why would you expose to him? This is a lot this is a lot worse. Not that one should decide a romantic life based on that. You know, you have to do the best that you can and then help everybody around you to cope with it. But you took this guy back. He didn't see his kids for 4 years. He dumped you 10 years ago. He's with another woman, and he wants to know before he leaves her. If you who you have not seen each other in all this time, and when you take me back, if I leave this woman, 'cause Lord knows I need somebody to do the laundry.
Yes,
And what the heck? Have I got it right?
yes, basically.
Could you tell me something different?
I do my own laundry.
You do your own laundry? Okay, that is different. You end up taking him back,
Yes.
and then what happened?
Then then all of a sudden he was behind on all this stuff, and he was gonna get this car. He's a Chevy Venture van report, and actually he did. So it was like I tried to help him to find a new car, which I did. He needed his insurance so he could go see his two boys, so I put him on my insurance.
Were the two boys he had after you?
Yeah,
He's another family. Okay.
And they came to my house every other weekend. They stayed from Friday to Saturday.
How old are those boys?
7 and 8.
7 and 8. Okay.
And I fronted just to pay the whole bill all the time. He said he was gonna he needed a lawyer, so I said,
To get a divorce?
yes. So I said, okay, I will give you a lawyer. I will help you out, helping you pay for your lawyer, but you need to give me the money back. And he agreed. He agreed that he would. I also had a letter from the lawyer stating that this was now.
From his order?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So what happened? He stayed with you for how long?
A little over, I'll say about almost 2 years.
2 years?
Yes, yes. Everything was going good for 6 months, and then it started going downhill after that. You know, we broke up and he came back. He asked me to come back.
Wait. When you break up, would he go back to his ex-wife?
No,
Okay.
that I know of. He says no.
Alright, and so then he spent 2 years with you. Why doesn't the divorce wrap up in those 2 years?
'Cause I don't know.
And then what happened?
Then
One fine day, 2 years later, he tells you what?
he's going back to her.
Alright, so now according to you loaned him $1,400 for the divorce lawyer, you want it back.
Yes.
And you loaned him $200 for insurance payment.
Yes.
And it was $50 for 4 months and you want that back.
Yes.
Alright, what's going on?
Well, what happened, like she said, I was married to her back in 1990s and the divorce around 95. I moved on, she moved on, and I started to stalk my son again.
Why does it 4 years without seeing your son?
It's a complicated story. It's too.
Wait, is it because of her not getting along with her? Or it's too hard to support two families?
Well, that was kind of father. That was kind of. It's hard to get along with her. We just commented a lot of atmosphere.
So you just wrote them off and have fresh new shining boys and just left that one behind. I mean, come on.
Well, it's just I figured when that all happened, I wasn't thinking Judge. Are you talking to your son now? Oh,
Are you talking to your son now?
not right at the moment. Yeah.
Alright, at the moment you're talking to me. Charlie, how long has it been since you talked to him?
Since end of January, Judge.
He's upset about all this?
Yes.
Is it like she says you send your son go find your mother if your mother will take me back?
No.
How did it happen? How did you guys go back together?
We start talking on the phone when we just kept talking.
Then you started flirting on the phone?
Yeah, we could remember the old times. Remember this, remember that, this one and that one since we started first team.
And then what?
And we're just start talking now. Talking more. Talking and talking.
Okay, so then you cheat on your second wife with the first wife?
No, I never cheated on her.
Never cheat on her? You just left your second wife and then walked right back into the arms of your first wife without skipping a beat.
Yes.
So you go back in there like literally you move from one house to the other.
Yes.
And then you're there for how long before you ask her for $1,400 for divorce her?
She offered the money. Had to be, I'm gonna say, April last year.
And then why is this her debt? There $1,400?
'Cause she never said I had to pay. She never mentioned about that. I never signed any paper or signed the paper back. It was a gift to We are both mutually benefiting from the divorce.
So you both mutually benefit, so she hold the whole bill?
No,
It's your divorce, it's not her divorce.
I understand that.
But you were just so special and so cute and so delightful that she would like to pay 1400 smacks for you to get a divorce. By the way, you didn't get, right? What do we do with that? What do we do with that? What do we do with the fact that, like, if I agree to $14 divorce, I certainly expect to get it, right? Alright, so you just go back to her to stay with me, that is part of it. Part of the deal, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, that's okay. If she says you supposed to pay her back, you're always supposed to pay her back. In fact, interestingly enough, you owe you owe your discover fees, divorce you owe your divorcer fees or anything.
I believe so.
Okay, well your divorce lawyer write her a letter say that's exactly how I remember it that you were loaning her the money. Usually divorce lawyer won't do that. I wonder why the divorce lawyer would write a letter against his client's interests like that.
Cause it's originally her divorce lawyer from our divorce.
Or just what you or just what you take can't get better. Unbelievable. Wow, okay. Well, he didn't like you the first time, I know.
Yeah,
So how was it that you end up? So what? So how was it that you end up going back to your second wife?
just to say it was like year and a half. You got to think about it. Now I thought about it.
You're a slow thinker.
I take my time.
Yeah, take your time, and then you wreck a bunch of life at the meantime, and you need to think this stuff through, you know. And the second wife took your life back. How did you find two women in your world who want to put up with this garbage? Not one, but two women watch your ping pong back and forth like that.
Just give, I guess.
You're just gifted. Good. Because you don't have to put gifts into good use and make some money. Because I don't think your divorce that you don't go through with is her responsibility. And I don't think your car insurance is her responsibility. And I don't even know what else to say to you, honestly. I don't know what else to say. These things are your expenses. And unless you show me the proof that there are some reasons why I should believe that you are not supposed to pay this stuff back, I'm gonna find you to pay this stuff back. They're your expenses, not her expenses. Well, you can't look at me and say, she want me to get a divorce. Well, then you didn't do it, so then you're gonna pay back. You didn't go through at the end of the contract. It's ridiculous. $1,600 ready for the benefit. And are you done? Then you're done, right?
Yes.
Okay, yes, right? Okay, let me tell you something. You chose to you chose to pollinate from flower to flower. You chose to have two families. Your responsibilities to both families. Emotional ones. Figure it out. Put your big boy's pants on and pay your bills.
Okay.
Okay, Mark, we
Yes.
finish the divorce court.
Yes. Thank you, Mom.
Thank you, Mark.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Bye.